fish for you. Well, I just sat down and started to do a little work on my recording of the fish finder, and looked up and had a fish. So we'll see what's on here. Oh, coming in. Rainbow, cutthroat, small kokanee. No, say what? I don't have a clue yet. Ah, a little kokanee. Actually, it's a rainbow. Boy, it's really bright, just like a kokanee, but just a nice little rainbow. Go ahead and release that back, and there we go. Nice little rainbow. Okay, so that tells me that the fish, by the way, you can see I've got a silver Dakota. I'm still using my blue kokanee kit. I'm going to be switching up around if I get a chance. I came out this morning to fish for some of my glide bait fish, but once again the wind was just not cooperating with where I wanted to fish, so I just decided I'd come back and flesh out a little bit more kokanee water, and which is not a bad idea. So just going with corn right now on it, and going out once again. I'm just going out about 40 feet away from the downrigger, and then the downrigger is anywhere from 25 to 40 feet depending on where I see the fish. So I just keep moving up and down the column with the fish. Well, we got another one on. This one came on the Jett. See if I can just keep it on. I've had a little bit of a rough time keeping fish on so far, the last 20 minutes or so. Feels like a decent fish, certainly fighting more than some of those small ones have. So we'll see. That was that fish came out of 40 feet of water. Looks like another rainbow, but I'm happy with what I'm getting. This is all just helping me learn, what we've got working here. So I'll continue to, now that I've caught a bunch of fish from here, I'm going to go ahead and keep going up the bank, because I don't believe I've been into a school of kokanee quite yet. Well, there's another one. They all seem to be just about the same size, even though their marks on the screen look a little bit larger. But happy to have whatever I've got, whatever is happening. It's just great to be out. Oh, this looks like another, who knows, it could be another rainbow. Yep. Nice little rainbow gone. All right, just might have my first kokanee on. Came to the surface really quickly. Seems to be a strong fish. I don't know where it's going to end up going. I don't know whether it's going to come over here, whether it's a rainbow, whether it's a kokanee, but I'm going to probably net this fish if I can, just to be sure. And it's a kokanee. There we go. That is a very fine kokanee for the winter. Absolutely great. Go ahead and put that away and take that home for mama. You can hear me because of the wind, but that fish came at 30 feet on a and it was I was just using corn with the blue spinner, 40 feet behind the boat, and it just really hung on. It was fantastic. Just a nice, fun kokanee, probably 15-incher. Another fish on. Feels like a good one. We'll see what happens here. Got to make sure I don't hit any of the walls. Looks pretty nice. Looks like another kokanee. There we go. It's a little bit better kokanee. Awesome. Well, that's number 2. So I only have one more kokanee to get. Once again, came on that gold spinner. It's a good one. What I'm looking at here, see all these fish at 40, 50, 60 feet. I believe those are kokanee, but that's what they look like. We've got some out there right with where we are. We're only 40 feet behind our downrigger, but these fish are there. I'm kind of really fighting some wind right now. We'll see if we can't get that third fish here in a minute. Have something down there. We don't know for sure yet. Feels good, feels heavy, or heavier. Nothing like those spawning kokanee that we had in September and August, but we'll just have to see what it is. It's coming to the surface quite quickly. Oh, it looks like it could be a kokanee. I can deal with the wind. There we go. Well, there's number 3. Push the stow button on my trolling motor, which was not a good thing to do, especially when I've got a fish on. So we'll get this one taken care of. Oh, he's already out. That's good. Nice little coke. That does it for my limit. Not a second too soon because the wind is just hellacious right now. Well, thanks for watching another edition of Don Off and On Fishing. I'm going to pull my 3 kokanee out. I found kokanee. I did not find any lake trout, and actually right now, as I go in, the wind has died down just enough that I'm going to start doing some glide baiting. But there you have a decent limit of kokanee. It was a really a fun day. I hope the wind didn't hurt the video or the audio so bad that you can't understand what I'm saying. But basically, I used exactly the same things that I used last time. I had a blue spinner on with a silver Dakota blade, and then I had the Jett blade on the other one. with one of Colton Christenson's gold spinners. So that was it. And once I found the school, I found one earlier, just maybe about a half hour before I got into the other school, and I could have probably caught 50 fish if I had obviously wanted to, and it wasn't breaking the rules. So they were great. I mean, they're not huge fish, but my gosh, they're going to make great fillets. So thanks for watching. It's going to be a little bit rough for me the next little while because I'm still dealing with my health issues, but my wife and I are going to do some traveling and do some other kinds of things besides in between doctor's appointments. So hopefully I'll be able to get out a couple more times this week, and then it won't be until a little bit after Christmas. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Well, we got us a player here. Got us a glide bait fish. I hope it stays on. It feels okay. It doesn't feel like a great one, but it's a glide bait fish, and we're going to be happy to see it if we can get it in. Slow down the boat just a little tiny bit. This doesn't feel like a huge fish, but I saw it come up on the surface. It hit in about 12 feet of water, so that's a pretty good sign, I think. It sure wanted the bait. It came right out of the water to get it. Feels like it's knotty. It's probably not any more than maybe 10-12 pounds, maybe. Might be less, but it was sure man enough to come up and take that bait. So that's good news. Still 37 feet out. We're not quite, we're going just a little tiny bit because I still have my other line out. So I don't want that to get all the way down to the bottom. Oh yeah, all right, nice little fish. I'll take that one. Look at that, he wanted the white. For sure, for sure. Look at that fish. There he is. We'll measure him, but we're not going to weigh him. I know he's not that big a fish, but I like to keep tabs on the size of the fish, the number of inches, and that kind of thing. So we'll certainly do that if we can get it in. Ooh, there he is. Now we go. Oh no, we had him for a second. We still have him. Fish weighed, well, we didn't weigh it, measured 32 inches and 16.5 inches around. We'll let him tell us when he's going to go. There he goes. Good fish.